You know that version of yourself who wakes up early, energized, clear-headed, calm, and ready to crush the day? Yeah, that version of you doesn't magically appear. It's built the night before. Because let's be honest, your bad mornings don't start in the morning. They start the second you say, "Just one more episode," or "I'll scroll for 5 minutes," or "I'll sleep when I'm dead." And the next thing you know, it's 1:37 a.m. You've been arguing with strangers in the comments, and your alarm feels like a war crime. So today I'll show you how to create the perfect night routine, one so good it makes every morning feel effortless. Everyone talks about morning routines, but almost nobody talks about night routines. And that's a huge mistake, because the truth is, your morning starts the night before. If your nights are chaotic, your mornings will always be recovery missions. You can't out-hustle exhaustion. The perfect night routine doesn't make you boring. It makes you dangerously efficient. It's not about lighting candles and drinking chamomile tea while journaling in cursive, unless you're into that. It's about understanding how to shut your brain down, reset your body, and wake up ready to move. Let's break down how to do it, step by step, backed by psychology, neuroscience, and a little bit of dark humor. Let's face it, nights are where discipline goes to die. During the day, you can say no to distractions. But at night, your brain turns into a toddler with a credit card. You've spent all day making decisions: what to wear, what to eat, who to reply to. By nighttime, your willpower battery is empty. That's when Netflix, YouTube, and your fridge start whispering like villains. Come on, you deserve it. So what do? You scroll, snack, and stay up way too late. You tell yourself it's me time, but really, it's self-sabotage disguised as self-care. Here's the truth. Your brain isn't craving entertainment. It's craving escape. You're overstimulated, exhausted, and desperate for dopamine. But what if you could give your brain exactly what it needs? Rest, closure, and peace, without killing your vibe. That's where the perfect night routine comes in. Here's the mindset shift. Night routines aren't about doing more. They're about doing less. You're not adding more tasks. You're removing chaos. You're not controlling every second. You're creating friction between you and bad habits, and flow between you and the right ones. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to end the day on your terms, so you wake up already winning. Because if your nights are intentional, your mornings become automatic. No panic, no stress. No, where's my phone charger? Why is my life falling apart? Energy. Let's build it step by step. Step 1. The 1-hour shutdown window. The biggest mistake? Trying to go from scrolling at full brightness to sleeping in 10 minutes. Your brain needs a cool-down period. So 1 hour before bed, you start your shutdown sequence. Divide that hour into 3 20-minute phases. Phase 1. Clear the chaos. Tidy your space. Prep your clothes. Pack your bag. Set tomorrow's priorities. Your environment is your first alarm clock. A messy room equals a messy morning. Phase 2. Disconnect the noise. Turn off screens, or at least put them on grayscale mode. No blue light, no scrolling, no, just one more TikTok. You're telling your brain it's safe to power down. Phase 3. Recharge the human. Dim the lights. Do something calming. Stretch, journal, read, shower. Not because it's aesthetic, but because it signals your nervous system to chill. You're not going to bed. You're landing a plane. Do it smoothly. Step 2. The digital cutoff rule. Here's the brutal truth. If your phone sleeps in your bed, you don't. Phones are dopamine slot machines. Every scroll tells your brain, stay awake. Something exciting might happen. So, 1 hour before bed. No phone, no laptop, no quick check. Charge your phone in another room. Use an old-school alarm clock. And if you think, but I need my phone for alarms, Congratulations, you've just described every excuse ever. Trust me, your brain can't relax when it's one notification away from chaos. Step 3. The mind dump. You know that feeling when you lie down and your brain starts replaying your entire life in 4K. Did I send that email? Why did I say that in 2017? Am I wasting my potential? That's because your brain hates unfinished loops. So before bed, do a mind dump. Grab a notebook or open a page and just write everything that's floating around. To-dos, worries, ideas, random thoughts. Get it out of your head and onto paper. Once it's written, your brain relaxes because it knows it doesn't have to keep remembering it all. That's closure. That's mental hygiene. Step 4. The nighttime dopamine swap. Most people try to force themselves to relax. You can't fight dopamine with discipline. You replace it. Instead of scrolling, give your brain a slow reward. Stretching, reading fiction, meditating, journaling. Anything that feels good, but winds you down instead of winding you up. You're teaching your brain. We can feel good and go to sleep. That's how you reprogram it to stop craving chaos at night. Step 5. The sleep anchor ritual. Your brain loves repetition. It learns patterns and associates them with states. So build a short ritual you do every single night. Same time, same order, every day. For example, turn off the main light. Brush your teeth. Write 3 gratitude notes. Stretch. Lights out. Do it for 10 nights straight, and your body will start falling asleep automatically after step 4. No melatonin, no forcing it. Just pure conditioning. Here's why this works. Every habit you do before bed trains your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that controls sleep, focus, and energy. When your night routine becomes consistent, your brain starts predicting when it's time to rest. It begins releasing melatonin naturally. You fall asleep faster. You wake up clearer. And it gets better. Consistent sleep resets your dopamine baseline, which means you're less addicted to stimulation during the day. That's why people who sleep well make better decisions, stay calmer, and feel more motivated. They're not super disciplined. Their chemistry just works better. So no, it's not about candles and yoga mats. It's neuroscience, baby. But I'm a night owl. Cool, so are raccoons. Doesn't mean you should live like one. Here's the deal. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. You just need consistency. If your bedtime is 1 a.m., fine, but make it 1 a.m. every night. The brain loves rhythm more than it loves early mornings. And yeah, you'll mess up. You'll fall into Netflix traps, stay up talking to someone, or convince yourself that scrolling is research. The goal isn't perfection, it's recovery speed. Skip 1 night. Fine. Skip 2? You're building chaos. Forgive fast. Restart faster. Here's the secret. A good morning doesn't start with a sunrise. It starts with closure. When you end your day with intention, you wake up with clarity. When you go to bed empty, no chaos, no guilt, no leftover noise. You wake up full. The perfect night routine isn't about control. It's about release. It's you telling your brain, we did enough. We can rest now. And that, ironically, is what gives you energy, motivation, and peace the next day. Because rest isn't laziness. Rest is recovery for your ambition. So here's your challenge. Tonight, design your night routine. 1 hour of shutdown. 3 phases. Clear the chaos, disconnect the noise, recharge the human. Add a mind dump, a dopamine swap, and your 1 nightly ritual. Do it for 7 days. No perfection, just consistency. And when people ask how you suddenly wake up calm, focused, and unstoppable, just smile and say, I hacked the night. Because once your nights are intentional, your mornings take care of themselves.